And one of the coolest features that I saw emerge is the technology of Docker over the past 10, 15 years. People would pick up and run with Docker. They would use it in production to run their stuff or to run middleware, whether it's like Redis or Apache Kafka or RabbitMQ, what have you. And there's all these debates on should you run production stuff on Docker or whatnot? Where's the liability for that? And I didn't run stuff in production in my capacity, but so I didn't have a big comment about that. But the place I saw it emerge was with Docker. I could bake the right containers to have the tools I need to do my continuous integration process. Now think about that. Do I need to go to the system administrator every time that there's a new version of Java and ask them to install it on the CI server? Because that's what I had to do with Bamboo. I had to go correspond with our sysadmin, who would be on a different time zone than me, to do that. Or if there was what about Maven? This is where I liked when the Maven wrapper emerged. It pulled Maven into our control in our source repository. So instead of going to a system administrator and asking them to install Maven 3.9.1, I could put it in our system. But I could basically bake containers that had all the tools that I needed. So let's see, I need Java 17, and we're talking specific versions here. So I can actually know what's in the container. I need Java 17. For some of the stuff I needed to do, I needed to talk to bin tray at JFrog. I needed the JQ command line utility. I'd find other tools that I needed, GPG to sign artifacts to go to Maven Central. And so I could relatively quickly bake a container. And then I could look, another factor was, is this container way too big or something? Am I using Ubuntu Linux? If I used Alpine Linux and shrunk the container down, would that work better? Would that make it work faster? That kind of stuff. But it grabbed another part of the setup and let me pull it under source control, because I put the Docker file into the source project. So the pipeline that's running is pulled under my control. The container that it runs inside is pulled under my control with the Docker files. And if I had a multi-stage pipeline, I would test it against Java 8, Java 11, Java 17. I could have 3 different Docker files and 3 subfolders.